Hayden Crawford from the Dreamtime Academy, and I'm a wellness coach and spiritual teacher specialising in colour therapy and numerology. Welcome to today's live Starseed Numerology Readings and Insights. Now, did you know that your date of birth carries the secrets of your unique personality blueprint, your strengths and weaknesses, the best times for you to embark on new projects and ventures, your true soul purpose, and even your starry origins? Well, did you? I didn't think so. Now today on the live, I'm going to be revealing some truths about you and your soul's journey based around the lens of colours, numbers and the alphabet. Now I work with an incredible sequence of beautiful dual coloured oil bottles like these ones here, and essence sprays that you can see behind me, and of course Pythagorean numerology, which I've found to be the most accurate and reliable form of numerology since I've been teaching it and studying it for the last 10 years. So if you'd like to have some insights with me today during today's live, then make sure you leave your date of birth, let me know whereabouts in the world that you're watching from, and I will do the rest. So I'm going to be looking at your day number, your life path number and your personal year cycle influences as we go through today's live, and I'm offering free insights. Now, before we get into all of that, I just wanted to once again say a massive thank you for all the brand new subscribers that have joined the Dreamtime Academy, both on my YouTube channel and through the Oversoul Codex Collective as well. It's been a real joy and pleasure connecting with each and every single one of you and helping you on your path to being able to ascend, grow and move into more creative pathways so you can feel more fulfilled. And for everybody that's been watching my podcast episodes as well of Cosmic Conversations and the Numerology Show, and I'm just genuinely delighted that you're enjoying all of the content that I'm creating as well. Now I know I haven't done an Andromedan channeling for a while, but it's because it's been Christmas and stuff like that. It's just been a little bit sort of distracting, having house guests and just lots of things going on outside of Dreamtime Academy at the moment as well. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to reconnect to the Andromedan Council, the High Council in the Andromeda constellation at some point over the next week or so as well, to give you another transmission through that as well. Okay, and I'd also like to pick a card out for everybody that's watching this video right now, and this is for if you're watching me live right now or you are watching this video on the replay afterwards. And this is from my Cosmic Family Oracle card. So I'll just pick a card out now from this deck, and this is to welcome you into 2026, because obviously we're now in a brand new year. We're in a universal year one, and this is all about fresh new spring rebirths. So a powerful year of really aligning with your sovereignty and being able to become the way shower and the leader that you know you're here to become and to be as well. So it's a very powerful year for like just new things happening, new opportunities, growth, expansion, and really stepping into your personal power as well. So the card that comes up for everybody today is the Pleiadian Creative, and this is Pleione, and this is all about heartfelt, creative and motherly communication. So it's very important for you to speak from your heart, this year specifically, because words carry vibrations that attract situations to you. So you've got to speak from your heart, as if you were talking as being a mother to a child. And when you communicate to everybody from that space, it really helps you in developing compassion and mercy for the people around you, but also with regards to receiving the same type of communication style back. And we all want to be able to have clear and concise communication, don't we? Okay, so hopefully that has left a little message for you. I'm going to see who's joined the live chat today, and remember, as I said before, if you are watching me live today during the live broadcast, if you leave your date of birth into the chat, and leave your day number, your full date of birth, so your day, month and year, and I'm going to be looking at your day number, your personal year number, and your and everything else as well. All right, so let's have a look and see who's with us today. And hello to Dream Journey, nice to see you here, and hello to Heather Houston as well in Tennessee, nice to see you here today as well. So we'll start with you today, Dream Journey Studio, and if you can give me your real name, that would be really useful and really helpful. So it just helps me to connect up with you. Did you have a nice Christmas and New Year? So you're born on the 4th of October, so another Libran like me. All the best people are Librans, aren't we? I'm just going to move that, sorry. There we go. So the 4th of October 1968. Beautiful. So you've got 2 1s, a 4, a 9, a 6 and an 8. So you've got a day number 4, you've got a ruling number 9, 10, 18, 19, 20, 4, 28, 29. So you're a 29, 11. I tend to attract 29 over 11s. It's part of the work that I do. And you're Rebecca, yeah? Ah, you're welcome. So this is what your chart looks like. You can see there, you're a 29 over 11. So it's a master number energy, the 11. And the 2911 specifically means that you've actually incarnated in this lifetime with quite a sort of a mission, I suppose is the best way to describe it. You're a guide for humanity as we evolve into the new earth. So, but you may have to experience issues of separation. So for example, you might go through a divorce or a separation from family, or even like a separation from country in the more extreme scenarios. So the 11 is duality in the colour mirror system, which is this beautiful bottle here, duality, bottle 11, and it's deep magenta over clear. So this really is all about, the good and the bad, the black and the white, the right and the wrong. And it's kind of like your last look at issues of separation. So in this incarnation, because you wanted to have a swift evolution of soul, you sort of said, look, throw it all at me. I want to go through lots of issues of separation. But it does mean that you'd make a very good life coach, spiritual teacher, or social worker, because you can only really ever take people as far as you've been yourself, right? So, you may be clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient. Librans by nature, I'm speaking from personal experience here, and the people that are closest to me in my life are Libran as well, like my husband. Librans are lovers, they're ruled by Venus, and they're often very sensitive, very compassionate, and very nurturing people. And so for you specifically, being a 2911, which is the empath, as well as having that placement of Venus in your Libra, I would say that you'd be a very good life coach or spiritual teacher, but your life is going to be a mishmash really of like really good times and then also the darker times as well. So the lesson for the 11s is, because you are one of the oldest souls on the planet, is to learn to love your shadows as much as your light, and that's really important. Okay, so learning to love the guilt, learning to love the grief, learning to love the darker aspects of self as much as the light. Now we can also see within your birth chart you're a day number 4. Now the 4 is Uranus in the colour mirror system, which is this beautiful yellow over deep turquoise bottle here. So these are your soul colours that I'm shining back to you, Rebecca. This is yellow over deep turquoise. It's called Uranus. Now this is a very practical energy. It's very grounded. The 4 is on the earth plane, so it's on the physical plane. So this is it means that you're a very practical person, so you like the material aspects of life, the physical and the organizational. So many day number 4 people have they're quite traditional and conservative in their values. They'll work hard for the things that they get, and there is this sense of discipline, so a lot of them become good teachers if you have a day number 4, but it's about business as well. So the 4 aligns with business. So this means to me that you could ultimately have your own business, maybe as a life coach or a spiritual teacher, because you, as I said, you can only really ever take people as far as you've been yourself. So the 4 energy is also about learning to let go. So learning to let go of old people, places and beliefs that no longer serve you, so that you can allow in the new. So as a path to spiritual evolution and enlightenment, detachment is very key, especially for people with the day number 4, I find. Now you'll notice you've got this arrow within your birth chart, which is called the arrow of the inquirer. It's the lack of the 7, 5 and 3, and it means that for you may be a little bit sort of skeptical of new concepts, ideas, or even people until you've got evidence that they're being genuine and authentic, Rebecca. So once you get that proof that people are being honest and reliable and that you can trust them, then you'll become a convert. But usually people with the arrow of the inquirer struggle to fully believe anyone until they've got evidence. So there is a great sense of organisation, as I said before, and also independence as well. Having the 8 in your birth chart means you're very methodical in the way you go about your projects, and you're a very independent person by nature, and you've got a lovely maternal energy as well. Being a Libra and ruled by Venus, you've got the 6 in there as well, which relates to the planet Venus, which is the planet of love. You can see there you've got that love of the home and the family, and a nice creative gift that you can tap into as well. So we travel in 9-year cycles in numerology, and as I mentioned before, we've just entered a universal year 1, so it's all about fresh new spring rebirths for the collective. But individually, yours is a 9, 10, 14, so you're moving from a 5, so you're moving, so 5 into a 6. So it is a year where you're going to be focusing more around the home and the family. Again, that Venusian light shines into your world, so you might want to redecorate this year, because the 6 is very connected to aesthetics. You may find that you want to reinvent yourself, the way you present yourself to the outside world, but spending more good quality time at home with the family is going to be really important for you this year as well, Rebecca, okay? And giving yourself some of your own motherly nurturing energy, instead of trying to sort of project that into the outside world and so whatever you do, trying to abort mission on trying to rescue anybody during your personal year 6, it's about self-care more than anything, okay? So hopefully that's connected with you, Rebecca. Leave us a comment. I'll pick a card out for you as well from the Cosmic Family Oracle cards, just to give you an extra layer of information today, and then I can come and have a look at you doing yours, Heather. All right? So Rebecca, this one is for you, and there you go, you got the Pleiadian Genius, Electra. I love this card actually, because it is all about creative thinking. So it's a merging really of sort of bringing creative aspects into your thinking processes, and maybe delving deeper into the Akashic records, which is the hall of records that exists across all time, space, dimension and reality. So you can tap into those through quantum leaping. A lot of the time a lot of people are actually starting to become more they're able to access the Akashic records a lot more now, as we're raising our consciousness across the planet and starting to comprehend the multi-dimensional reality of life. Good. Oh, I'm really pleased. So Rebecca says yes, definitely, all resonated. Wonderful. Well, I'm pleased that that's connected with you, Rebecca. It's a wonderful modality, numerology. It really is very powerful in being able to help you understand who you are, where you're from and what you're here to do. And if you loved that and you'd like me to go a bit deeper into your own Oversoul Codex, I'm more than happy to create your full Starseed Numerology Report for you, Rebecca. And they're on special offer actually today for only 59 Australian dollars, which is about 38 US, and that will go into all aspects of your birth chart, and also your name chart as well, because remember, your name Rebecca or Becky or whatever you get called, it's my sister's name actually, carries a vibration too through your soul urge number, which is derived from the vowels, and your outer expression number, which is derived from the consonants. So for me to get it super accurate, like even more accurate than that, I do need to look at both charts together simultaneously, because sometimes your name carries a vibration that either compounds and amplifies the negative attributes within the birth chart, or it can offer extra numerical influences that help to bring about balance and harmony in your personality blueprint, for example. But it doesn't stop there. It also introduces the major influences in your astrology as well, like your sun, your moon, your north node, and your ascendant. And based around the position of your sun in your astrological natal chart at the time that you're born, and where that's either conjunct or opposite, actually reveals your galactic origins. So where your soul has incarnated from after leaving source consciousness. So it will reveal whether you're Andromedan like I am, or from Arcturus or Lyra or the Pleiades or Orion or Alpha Centauri or Alpha Draconia, or one of a plethora of other constellations and galaxies out there. So if you'd like the full Starseed Numerology Report, just click the link that I've just popped in the bio, and that'll take you through to my online shop where you can order that nice and securely, as I said, for 59 Australian dollars. And then just remember to send me birth details, okay? Brilliant. Okay, so we'll have a look at doing Heather Houston next in Tennessee, and another master number energy. Actually, we're getting all the masters in today. You see, the master numbers 11, 22 and 33, some of the wisest and oldest souls on the planet. So if you've incarnated with a master number energy, either as your day number or your life path number, or if it appears in any other aspects of your chart as well, it means that you are here for a purpose, really. You're here as a guide for humanity as we evolve into the new golden age. So it's a bit of a responsibility for master numbers, I would say, Heather, and you probably feel that too, and you will do as well, actually, Rebecca. Yeah, you're very welcome. You're so welcome. It's lovely to meet you, Rebecca. So nice. So you got a 2, you got the 9, you got the 7, you got a 4, and you've got a 1 as well. So you've got a day number 22 over 4, so it's called the Master Builder, the 22 over 4, Heather. Your ruling number is a 9, 10, 17, 18, 19, 21, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Oh wow, so you're really creative. You'll love music, lyrics, poetry, the arts and the healing arts. It'll all really appeal to you, Heather. So there we go. We'll start actually here. We'll start with your master number energy, the 22 over 4. So this means that you need to really ideally work for a humane organisation, or an organisation that works towards the betterment of humanity, like a charity or a not-for-profit or whatever, but also, bringing in that very expansive 3 energy, which is the creative. So as I said, your purpose really is to tap into the creative and analytical aspects of life. So you'll love music, lyrics, poetry, the arts, the healing arts are going to really appeal to you. And you're very bright, you're very intelligent. You see, the 3 relates to the planet Jupiter, which is it's all about expansion. So it's the largest planet in our solar system, apart from the sun, obviously. So you've got the beautiful 3 energy, which is Jupiter. There you go, and it's coral in the colour mirror system. Coral is actually this beautiful vibrational light that connects up with the energy of Christed consciousness. It's where pink love and yellow power come together for the purpose of expansion. So you can see there, that's your life path number, the 3. So the 3s are as well as being very creative, they're very analytical and sometimes a bit critical, mainly of yourself, but sometimes other people as well, when you're living in the shadow of the 3. And what I've found over the years is that many 3s are they can get a little bit depressed, and that's because that's where you get your material for your creative projects. So for you, you've really got to learn to fill your own cup up first, Heather. Learning to fill your own cup up first, because you're always doing stuff for everybody all the time, and if you keep on doing that, you're going to risk getting overly stressed or burning out. So learning to fill your own cup up first is essential, and then that will allow your room for your creativity to blossom. Now you'll notice as well, you've got the arrow of practicality in your birth dates, the 1, 4 and 7, which means, Heather, that you love active participation in life. So you're a doing person, You know, like how you get thinking people, feeling people, and doing people. Well, you're very much a doing person as well. So I often find people with the 1, 4, and 7 like getting their hands dirty. It's like boots on the ground sort of stuff, you know. And actually, you know, because you've got that 4 aspect within the 22 over 4, this is business. So there is an alignment with the material aspects of life, and it means that you'll work hard. You could become a great teacher, and you know, if you bring those sort of analytical and those practical sort of business skills together, then you know, you could even find yourself drawn into being quite talented with business analysis as well. But I would say as well, you're very determined in life. You've got the 1, 5, and 9 in your birth date, which means that you're quite stubborn in the pursuit of your goals. You know, you won't start projects and stop them. So it's a real strength within your personality blueprint. It's known as the arrow of determination. So it's a great positive influence to have, and so is that one actually. Now you'll notice that you've got those 2 2s in the birth date, which amplifies your feminine energy. You know, that's your intuitive and empathic abilities. So you can really feel into other people's emotions. You're very highly intuitive. You're very evolved like that. But I would say that maybe you struggle a little bit sometimes to talk about your own feelings, because when you've only got 1 1 within your birth date, it does create a little bit of a restriction around the throat chakra. So it can mean that, you know, when you're trying to express your own stuff, it can be a little bit problematic. Now the year that you're in this year, Heather, is a 9, 10, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So you've moved into a 1 from a 9 last year. So you've actually aligned with the universal energy of 2026, which is also the 1. So there'll be big change this year for you. Watch this space. You know, you might move house, you might change jobs, or you might get out of an old relationship if it's not working for you. The 1 energy kind of brings about, you know, those opportunities that you've been waiting for ages. So it's where the unmanifest becomes manifest, and you start seeing all those rockets of desire that you've been launching over the last few years start to be made manifest. So a powerful year of change. So I would say watch this space. So the 22 in the colour mirrors, bottle 22, is your day number. It's called forgiveness. It's magenta over, a deep magenta over magentas. So coral and magenta being your soul colours are quite evolved colours really, because it's about expansion and of the soul. As long as you learn to forgive yourself, your parents and your creator, who kind of got you into this mess in the first place. So I'm going to pick a card out for you from the Cosmic Family Oracle cards. Next, Heather, and this one is for you. And you have got the Arcturian Empath Sedginess that's come in for you today, which is all about clairvoyance and experiencing nightmares. So as I said before, you know, whenever you've got a master number vibration as a day number or a life path number, it does bring about advanced clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, you know, in a lot of cases, or highly evolved empathically at least. So Sedginess is sort of saying to you, you know, that you may be experiencing nightmares. I do find that many people that I'm working with at the moment are experiencing nightmares, and because there's a lot of, you know, sort of chaos in the zeitgeist. You know, a lot of people are feeling the energy of what's being transmitted around the world, you know, on a collective level, which you normally tap into in the 4th and 5th dimensional states when you go into dream time. So Heather, hopefully that's given you some food for thought. If you loved that, if you leave us a few comments and let me know, I'd be interested to find out. Now, is there anybody else watching me live right now that would like me to do some insights for you today? If you would, then leave your date of birth in the chat. Let me know whereabouts in the world that you're watching from, and I will do the rest. I'm looking at your day number, your ruling number, and your personal year cycle influences today during the live, which will reveal more about your true soul purpose, your strengths and weaknesses, the best times for you to embark on new projects and ventures, and even your starry origins as well when you combine it with astrology. So yeah, if you'd like a reading with me today, I'm offering free insights during today's live, and just drop your date of birth into the chat, and I will do the rest. As I said, I'm looking at your day number, your ruling number, and your personal year cycle influences during today's live. So Heather says, thank you, I'm not having nightmares at the moment, but everything else you mentioned very much resonates. Oh, wonderful, Good. Well, I'm really, really pleased. Well, I'm pleased that you're not having nightmares as well. You're one of the fortunate ones, because I am. If you'd like me to do your full Starseed Numerology Report for you, Heather, I'm more than happy to create one for you as well, my love. And remember, they're great at revealing your galactic origins, your past life implications, your karmic lessons, your true soul purpose, and the best times for you to embark on new projects and ventures as well. So I look at your pyramids, which are your peak years of maturity, which each one of us has 4 of those that carry a numerical influence for a period of 9 years each. So you can look at those and see exactly what you're going to be doing as you progress down your timeline through adulthood and into maturity. And of course, all your soul colours are included within the report as well, which adds in an extra layer of information for you too. So yeah, if you'd like the full report, make sure you claim your special offer by clicking the link that I've just popped into the bio, and send me your birth date, ideally your time of birth as well if you know it, and your place of birth, plus the name that you like to go by, and then give me 3 to 5 business days to create it for you. All right, and that'll get emailed through as a PDF document on completion. Now then, I'm going to pick a card out now. This is for everybody who's watching me live right now. Now, if you'd like to have some insights with me today during today's live, then drop your date of birth into the chat. Let me know whereabouts in the world that you're watching from, and I'm having a look at your day number, your life path number, and your personal year cycle influences today during the live. So if you've never had a numerology reading before, or you're curious to find out what I can decode from that, then drop your date of birth into the chat and I'll have a look at doing you next. All right, so the Andromedan leader Buna has come in. So this is for everybody who's watching me live right now, or for anybody who's watching this on the replay. When the Andromeda leader comes in, Buna's energy is really about bringing love and power together for the purpose of leadership. Now, a lot of people are going to be stepping more and more into roles of leadership in 2026 because it carries the vibration of the 1, which is the card energy as well. So Buna carries that 1/10 energy of the way shower and the leader. So if you're watching this, it may be that you're being called to step up into roles of leadership, but you're not leading from ego. You're bringing love and power together, and you're really claiming your sovereignty, which is going to be absolutely fantastic. And specifically you, Heather, as well, because you know you've got that energy of the 1 in your personal year, and it's also in the universal year as well. So the 1 brings in fresh new spring rebirths, but it also brings in opportunities for you to be able to step into your sovereign power, yeah, and harness that, you know, so you can be the way shower, because that's what we're being called to do now, is to find our thing and do more of that. Now, is there anybody else watching me today during the live that would like me to do some insights for them? If you are watching, then make sure that you drop your date of birth into the chat. Let me know whereabouts in the world that you're watching from, and I will do the rest. I'm looking at your day number, your life path number, and your personal year cycle influences today during the live. Now, the other thing that you can look at as well, if you're interested in the sort of work that I do, is get your copy of the Starseed Ascension Guide as well from Amazon. All right, so this is a colourful journey, is the best way to describe it, through the spectrum of colours, which it describes my own ascension journey, how I ventured through and learnt lessons through each of the psychological and analytical meanings of 7, actually 10 different colours. And it helps you to heal trauma, awaken your soul purpose, and then reconnect to your cosmic family. So it's a very, very powerful read if you are, you know, sort of going through the trials and tribulations of your ascension, and you're wondering what the lessons are in association to those, you know, to those initiations. And I think you'll find it really useful and beneficial as well. Okay, so today during the live, we're doing your full Starseed Numerology reading. So I'm looking at your day number, your ruling number, and your personal year cycle influences during today's live. So if you're watching and you'd like me to have a look at doing some insights for you today, then drop your date of birth into the chat. Let me know whereabouts in the world that you're watching from, and I will do the rest. I'm looking at your day number, your ruling number, and your personal year cycle influences as we're going through today's live. Now, if you've got any questions for me as well, then feel free to drop your question into the chat, and I'm more than happy to answer any questions at all. Another thing that you can get as well with your Christmas money this year, if you're wondering what to buy, is a deck of my brand new Cosmic Family Oracle cards as well, which are 88 activation cards for your ascension journey, and they feature 7 different galactic races like the Andromedans, Arcturians, Lyrans, Sirians, Pleiadians, Hydians, and the Ascended Masters, or some of the Ascended Masters, and the Archangels as well. So it's actually a colour therapy stroke numerology deck of cards. They're called the Cosmic Family Oracle, and if you'd like a deck of those, then make sure you head across to my shop, and that's at Dreamtime Academy with a double E. So dreamtime-academy.com, and explore the cards on there. There's a landing page on there where you can learn more about them and what their purpose is, and it comes with the 211 page booklet, so you can learn about the deck as well if you love anything galactic. So yeah, now if you'd like a reading with me today during today's live, then make sure you introduce yourself. Let me know whereabouts in the world that you're watching from. Drop your date of birth into the chat as well. So I'm looking at your day number, your ruling number, and your personal year cycle influences today during the live, which will reveal more about your true soul purpose, your strengths and weaknesses, and the best times for you to embark on new projects and ventures. There you go. Now, has anyone got any questions for me today? It's quite a quiet live today. I think everyone's still on holiday, aren't they? I think everyone must be at the beach. Where I live in Perth in Western Australia, at this time of year everyone heads to the beach, apart from me, because my dogs don't like the beach. So yeah, so hopefully you've enjoyed today's live. I will thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. It's been an absolute joy and a pleasure being with you all today, and make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. I really appreciate the followers, and thanks once again, and I'll catch you next time round. It looks like